Okay, so let's just go into the accessories folder and let's start adding some accessories. Let's try some clothing first. So we're going to come straight back out to assets. We're then going to go into the accessories folder. We're then going to go and look for, let's say, the hoodie. And as you can see here, there are some folders. There's some text files, and at the bottom here, you have your hoodie base. Now, almost all of the accessories say what they are, and then they say base afterwards. You always have to have a base on your avatar to add that piece of clothing or that accessory. So this is a hoodie. You can also see that it's prefab because it has this blue square as an icon. So again, look for these blue squares. Those are the things you need to drag and drop onto your avatar. So I'm going to add this hoodie. I'm going to select it, hold the button down and drag and drop. I'm going to drag it so that it doesn't appear above, it doesn't appear below. I'm going to drag it so that it just has that gray highlight on it, and then I'm going to release. And that's it. That now is attached to our avatar. You can see it's attached in this list underneath the name of your avatar, the bottom of the list. That now, if you upload this avatar, he will appear with a hoodie as an option. Now, he won't appear with the hoodie on. You have to activate that hoodie. You have to switch it on when you're in VRChat, and then it will appear on your character. Now, a lot of the clothing doesn't actually appear in Unity like this. It appears in its off state. So I'm going to take you through the shirts and the shorts and the jeans. This is quite an important asset that you need to understand. It's slightly different to all the other drag and drop assets. So we're going to go into shirts and shorts. This is a new version. And we're going to go down and we're going to have a look at the bottom here. And you can see again, there's lots of folders. There's some text files. And then down here, you have 3 prefabs. And remember, you can see the prefabs because they're the ones with the blue squares as icons. So what we need is we need the base onto our actual avatar. So again, we always have to have a base on our avatar to be able to use the asset. Okay, so we've now added the shirts shorts base. Now, as I said just earlier, the shirts and shorts are slightly different to the other accessories and the other clothing. So you can see here it's switched off. You can actually see the actual mesh. It's switched off, so it's underneath the actual body at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually control what type of shirts and what type of shorts and long trousers or pants that we're actually going to use for the shirts and shorts. So to do this, we're going to go up to the clothing styles. And again, this is in the shirts, shorts, deluxe and new folder. So in the same place that we got the base. We're going to come up here, we're going to click clothing styles. And then in here, we can pick a bunch of different styles. So we can basically look and say, okay, well, I want some jeans. So I'm going to go into the jeans sets. And in here, we have the different styles of jeans. We have black jeans and blue jeans. So we're going to go into the, let's say, black jeans, and we're going to drag and drop the this, which again is the prefab. We're going to drag and drop it directly onto the name again, always on the name. And again, this is the prefab, so we're always dragging and dropping prefabs. Again, the prefab is the blue square icon. We're going to come back out of here, and let's say we want something a matching tank top to go with these jeans. Now, what you'll see by the side of each one of these folders is a number, so the P10, P11, P10, P11. All these denote is that they use the same textures. For the shirts and the shorts, you get a matching shirt and you get a matching short. And if you use the same number, you will actually use the same texture, and it reduces the amount of textures that you get. When you upload your avatar, you're using less textures because it's basically using the same texture. So P11 and P11, they're using the same textures for both the jeans and the tank tops. So I've put on the P10. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to put on the P10 top. And again, we're going to come up here and drag it up and release. And now we have some jeans. We have some black jeans, and we have a tank top that's gray. And we've made sure that the number is the same, so it's using the same texture. Okay, let's put on something else. We'll come straight back out. We'll go back to accessories. Let's put on some glasses. So we look down, we see our glasses default. And again, we have 3 prefabs. And I think that this rabbit would look quite good in some nice thick glasses. So again, drag and drop and done. Okay, I think that's probably all that this particular avatar needs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test this. I'm going to test this avatar in Unity. I'm not going to upload it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just to make sure that it's not, we're not confusing these 2 avatars, I'm going to select the Fem avatar, and I'm going to come up to the inspector window, and I'm going to click this little tick box and untick it. And now I just have this masculine rabbit, available in the scene. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the gesture manager prefab at the top of the scene. This is in all of the scene folders. You have a gesture manager sort of prefab. And then because we've selected this over in the inspector window, you can now select enter play mode. We select that. We're going to build some scripts. Wait for a second. And then now what you see is your actual avatar is now being simulated as how it would work if you had uploaded it into VRChat. So down here you have your expressions, you have your tools, you have your options, and all of the things that we're going to test are going to be in expressions. So we can switch the cow on and off. We can go into clothing. We can switch on the glasses, and now you can see that he's now got his glasses on. You can go into the top section, and this will allow you to switch on the tank top. You can also switch on the hoodie, and the tank top will be underneath the hoodie. So if you switch the hoodie on and off, you still have your tank top. And you can also put up your hoodie's hood or put it back down. You can also go into bottoms, and you can see that this is where we have our jeans. So again, switch on the jeans, and you can see the jeans are on the avatar now. So now we know that this avatar will work when it gets uploaded to VRChat. The clothing will work, and you can actually see what it looks like. You can even, in this view, because this is in the game view, you can even manipulate the avatar slightly by just clicking and dragging items. So for example, you can actually, or you should be able to move the, there we go, you can move the glasses up and down. And if you actually right click and hold, you can actually position the glasses above your head if you want to. So yeah, that's how you add almost any asset to the Crispy Bunny. Obviously, if it's not an asset that I've made, then there's going to be a process to do it that is going to be different, because every person who makes an asset usually has a different way of attaching it. But this is how I do it. Hopefully, it's fairly straightforward for you guys to add what you want. So yeah, that's that. Let's move on to something else.